I've called it a million times, but the SEC is coming after crypto. And for those of you guys who think that crypto has been a great investment, let's just break down the investment before we get into the whole thing. You are buying something that has perceived value backed by a blockchain and that anybody can start. It's worthless. For those of you guys who own cryptocurrency, for those of you guys who own Bitcoin, yes, there is value that is perceived based on supply, based on demand, but the reality is that this asset does not produce any cash flow, and it is a complete speculative investment, and there's a lot of fraud that goes on with it. So if you're considering investing in crypto, I can tell you that it's not an investment, it's a speculation, and it's not something that I would suggest that you ever invest in, ever, unless you have so much money that you don't need any, and it's just complete a bet for you. It's just like go to the roulette table, putting it down on 36 or 33 or 28 or whatever you're gonna spin the ball on, hoping that it lands. Okay, so let's get into why the SEC is regulating crypto. CZ agrees to plead guilty to federal charges. This decision leads to his resignation from the company. CZ's guilty plea is related to violating anti-money laundering laws. Despite Binance operating outside the U.S. regulatory oversight, the U.S. customers contribute significantly to the company's income. CZ informed senior management that the U.S. market constitutes 20 to 30% of the company's potential revenue. Binance faces a substantial fine of $4.3 billion. That's ridiculous. Who's getting fined $4.3 billion? That is the U.S. trying to shut someone down. Just FYI, because it's outside their jurisdiction. And CZ is obviously expected to step down from CEO. Following these announcements, there was actually over $1 billion withdrawn from Binance. The industry is basically split into two perspectives about what happened here with Binance. The popular opinion is that people see Binance's downfall as something good for the crypto space, and it's like a necessary purge of bad actors that should be out of the space in general. And then the other one hopes that there's better regulation, that after Binance, that the regulatory body starts to regulate cryptocurrency. Anticipation that this event will pave the way for clear regulations enabling financial institutions like BlackRock to seek approval for Bitcoin spot FTFs. So obviously there's market uncertainty as well. Like once you see a big company like Binance go down and you see that that's tied to some fraudulent stuff, it makes the market uncertain. So what's the long-term outlook? I think the long-term outlook is there's gonna be more regulation, there's gonna be more oversight, there's gonna be more crypto companies going out of business because it's a speculative investment, and as people withdraw their money, then it really shows everybody's hanging out with your underwear out, right? Despite the negative news, the crypto market reflects resilience with prices up. So here's the bottom line. If you are investing in crypto right now, whether it's Binance, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Dogecoin, whatever it is, you are basically participating in an unregulated gambling stock market that is done by anyone. And my suggestion is if you've made a bunch of money in crypto, take it out, go put it into real estate and go and invest it. If you have lost money in crypto, cut your losses, move on, and understand that there is no way to make money with crypto other than being right and selling it at the highest price point. So crypto investing is such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea. And listen, I'll bring on anybody anywhere to debate this. There's nobody I've talked to, hundreds of experts on crypto, and nobody can articulate their point very well. The reality is that you are buying a digital asset that has no backing, that is a currency. So you're buying a dollar that is not worth a dollar. It could be worth more, it could be worth less based on the popularity of that dollar. So it's a popularity contest that anybody can start, that anybody can buy, that is not tied to anything, that anybody can then shut down. And you can look at the scams with Logan Paul. We can link to our favorite investigator, CoffeeZilla, and look at all the views that they got for the Zoo crypto and the amount of money that even Logan Paul ripped out from people. We even know people who started NFTs, which is basically crypto with a freaking picture of an ape next to it. These are just scams. If you know anybody who's trying to get you to invest in crypto or trying to get you to invest in NFTs, there's a high probability that you will lose all of your money. If you are okay with losing all your money, then go invest everything, shove it all the way in, go into that pot 100% blind, and you are better off doing that than you are thinking that you're actually gonna make money in crypto. It's a terrible investment. That's why there's so many companies going out of business. So there's that part of regulation that we don't like is, the people that come in and tell us what we can and can't do. But the reality is overall it's safer for investors if we have some sort of regulation, right? Like if everybody knows the rules and how they're played, then everybody knows how to play the game. And that's what regulation does. I don't like regulation. There's some regulation that's good. There's some regulation that's bad. And then there's some places where we actually need regulation, right? So comment below, do you think that crypto is a great investment? Do you think that this is something that you can make a bunch of money on? Let us know in the comments. We'll check you on the next one. Peace.